Hi, this is Jerry from the beautiful city of Shanghai, and you're watching Tejano TV. And remember, Tejano 是永不过时的。
Hello, everyone. Rick Valderrama, mortgage loan originator with Vantage Bank, mortgage NMLS ID number 428763. I'm here to share with you some information about an amazing program that we are offering in low to moderate income areas and high minority areas in the whole state of Texas. This program offers zero down, no private mortgage insurance, and credit scores as low as 580. All applications are subject to credit approval. Reach out to me for more information.
Tejano TV presents. It's the Three Amigos Show! Starring Big Daddy D. Burleson, the Midnight Cowboy Marcus Daniels, E.L. Guy, Juan Mendoza. Tonight's special guest, Johnny y los Texas Plowboys. Brought to you by Mas Chingon Radio. LilaLisaPromotions.com.
Hey, baby.
Menantes Publishing, the songwriter's choice. Archie's Homestyle Burgers in Cotulla, Texas. The Tejano Conjunto Music Superstore, Janie's Record Shop, and Tejano TV. And now, let's get on with the show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on this Wednesday evening on another great episode of the Three Amigos Show. And we're sorry, bro, man ain't here tonight either.
So he got caught up in an ice raid. He got deported to Mexico, but they're expecting him to come back to Plano, Texas anytime now.
He is the first black man in history to get deported to Mexico. So that's crazy stuff. There's always a first, man.
Yeah, right.
Thank you guys so much for joining us here on another episode. And let's go ahead and give our sponsors a big thank you. And my beautiful wife, Lila Mendoza, with Lila Lisa Promotions, Janie's Record Shop, RG's Homestyle Burger, Menantes Publishing, Nuestra Música Multi Magazine, Mr. Danny Farias, and Rex Formal Wear. And I am El Mas Chingon, Juan Mendoza.
And I am Borracho D. And our special guest tonight, we have
Juan Abrigo and the Texas Plowboys.
Yeah!
I thought you forgot your name for a second. Johnny, welcome to the show, man.
Thank y'all so much. It's a pleasure and an honor.
God, you got some awesome music, man, out there. It's crazy.
Thank y'all so much. I mean, like I said, y'all are the heart and soul of what we should be doing now with music and new artists coming out and etc. You know, people that are trying to make a way. You know, and that's it's funny. I mean, looking back at what stuff that I've done, that's what it was. The people that I know now very well for many years gave me that break. You know.
Well, let's talk about that. Who is Juan Abrigo? I mean, how did Johnny y los Texas Plowboys get started? What have you been doing in the Tejano industry? Let's get it familiar to our audience.
When I first started music, gosh, it was in the early 90s. I was helping a friend of mine, Eddie Gonzalez.
I know that guy.
Started helping him as a roadie and etc. And
sounds familiar.
Bodyguarding. And one day I was just messing around on stage, and he said, "Hey, let's sing the song together." I said, I don't know if I want to do that. So next thing I know, I'm helping him out and started doing backup vocals with him. And so, it was for fun, here and there. And like I said, all the people that I've met, I knew before, and along with him, with like Max Baca and Dave Farias. I could go on and on, but those guys like that, Flaco Jimenez, those are the guys that gave me a shot, you know, to get up and do my thing. I first started playing Tejano music really, and not that I don't do it now, I still do it every once in a while. Uh, but Eddie told me, "Hey, man, you need to start singing Tejano music." So I started a group called Juan Abrigo and Tejano Fire, and so that's what started everything off. And as I progressed and just started doing more things, um, I was helping Max one time, and we are playing at Lookenbach, Texas. Um, and Flacco's with us, and of course, like I said, I've known Flacco for years as well. And Max was doing his seconds, and for some reason he said, "Hey, come up here and do this." And so I got up there and started singing seconds with Flacco, and towards the end of the show, he told me, he goes, "Hey, man, I really think you have a notch if you do Texas country, music." And so I said, "Yeah, I'll give it a shot." And so that's where I've landed up so far. But like I said, I can't. If I was to say how many people have helped me down the road, man, it's you know uh, there's just been so many.
Oh
Like I
no, no,
said,
no! You don't
you
get off that easy. Let's start name dropping because first off, on this album the last album you just did, let's see, there was Flaco Jimenez, there was
yeah,
Max Baca, Rebecca Valadez, Eddie
uh
Gonzalez. Yeah,
huh,
yeah, people who knew your talent and were glad to help out, who were on your
yeah,
recordings,
yeah. And
and
they've always
so
they've always
you.
been by my side. I mean, from the get go, David Farias, is another one. Juan Piponero, he's actually related to me. He comes to my house every once in a while and helps
All
me
heavy
do
hitters.
electrical stuff at the restaurant. And all the Farias family, like I said, the Farias family, good people. I mean, all of them. David de Anda, Jaime. Uh, in fact, I think there was a video out there with me on. He came to play at my restaurant, so he said, "Get up here." So I got up there and started jamming with it. So there's uh there's quite a lot of them. Ram. You mentioned Ram. Ram has been around for a long time, and actually I can't remember what song I was doing at the time in the studio, and he heard the song and he said, "Hey, man, mind if I help you out with that song?" I said, "Man, yeah, no,
Oh, do you
I have
mind?
no I have no problem with that." Yeah, so it'd be an honor for you to jump on there, and so he did, and I've gotten very blessed, the people that God's put in my life,
So what were
and
you doing?
and
What were you doing at these moments that these guys said, "Hey, you need to start singing Tejano," or "Hey, you need to start doing Texas country," or "Hey, let me come sing with you, man." What exactly were you doing in those moments?
man, to be honest with you, it was just God put me there at the right time. Like I
Hmm.
said, with Eddie, I was mostly doing bodyguard work and helping him do set up equipment, etc. And then he just told me one day we're practicing before a gig that he had, and he just told me, he goes, "Hey, you want to help me sing the song right quick?" His vocalist, his backup vocalist didn't show up for some reason. I don't know, can't
Okay, hold on,
remember.
hold on, hold on, because you're going from bodyguard to
Yeah,
to
to singer.
singing backup vocals. I mean, how did that happen? I was like, it's like getting the water boy to play for quarterback for you or something like that. How did that happen?
It was just, sometimes Eddie needed help, with back then, man. He was, you couldn't go nowhere, none of
Oh
those
yeah.
artists, it was, and so he, he needed somebody to watch over him, and that's what I did,
But were you
Uh,
singing in the background and he just liked it or
yeah, yeah,
something?
that's exactly one day I was just doing that, loading equipment and helping him out, odds and ends. And if I had time to tell you the story how I met Eddie, it's crazy.
Wait,
But
wait,
long
well, I
story
want to know
short,
now.
uh,
Wait,
Yeah, we
wait,
want
tell
to
the
know now. You
story.
brought it up, so
You brought it up. Yeah, tell the story.
me and a good friend of mine, and we were out in Corpus. Uh, man, I'm trying to think I can't remember what island we were on at the time. If it was one of the places we fish, Lorenz or whatever. I can't remember, but we were there. Me and Steve, and a friend of mine, we were there fixing to fish, and time we had this big old rock water. And he was out running around in the water, jumping and just acting a fool. And I looked way out, and I could see somebody looked like somebody was waving in the water. And I was like, "What the hell is? What the hell is that?" And so I looked again at the eyes, just something coming out of the water, jumping. But then
Yeah.
I saw, the hands like this, and I was like, "Man, somebody's out there." So I swam out there, and this guy goes, help me," and they were like, it was low tide when they were out, I guess, and by the time we
Oh,
got
they
there,
got
high tide was coming
stranded.
in. So they were
Hmm.
like, I want to say probably 10 bars out, sandbars. I mean, they were
Yeah.
out there, you know. And so I swam up to one of them, told him, "Hey, I'm gonna need you to help me. You have to kick your legs or do something while we swim back." And there was two of them.
Oh, damn.
So brought one in, and he goes, "Man, I appreciate it. Can you go back there and save my friend?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go out there." So I went back out there and grabbed the other one, and he wasn't so bad, but you know, um, I got him back, and I was parked right next to him. Just had it was just crazy how this happened. Their truck was parked next to our truck. And so we just started talking about, life, and they loved the dog and they were playing attention with the dog. And then Martin at the time was his manager, Estrada. And, that's the who was with him, went out there in the ocean. And so he said, he goes, "You haven't said very much." And I said, "Do you know who this is?" And I said, "No, I don't know who that is." And of course, I had listened to his music, but I didn't know who that was. I'd never really seen him up close or anything.
Mhm.
He goes, "That's Eddie Gonzalez." And I was like, "The singer?" He goes, "Yeah." And so by that time, Eddie came back around because he loves animals. He was playing with the dog. Comes back around and he says, "Man, I got to tell you something, man. You saved my life out there, man. Both of our lives." And I said, "Man, this is just crazy." I said, "Well, what are y'all doing here?" And he loves to fish, so that was one
Yeah.
reason that they were out there. And the other reasons, they had a promotion going. Pepsi was sponsoring them at the time, and I think Sony. I can't remember all, but it was him, David Lee, Ram, este Marcos Orozco.
Yeah.
They were all staying at the same hotel, not too far from where that incident happened, where I met them. So, he said, "Hey, we have an extra room. You want to come stay with us?" And, the weekend. And so I did. And that's how that all got started right there. As far as, getting to know my very first, should I say, celebrity, as far as, you know, getting to actually talk to him. I mean, I'd met Ruben Naranjo when I was younger, and Ruben
Hmm.
Vela and people like that, but it was just strange. It was godsend. I know that, because from that point I helped them out as much as I could. And it's like one day I was helping them load equipment, or I was, and I was just humming a song really, and like, and it wasn't even the same time that he told me to ask him. He asked me to help him out on stage. It was like 2 or 3 weeks, 2 or 3 shows past that easily, and just out of nowhere he said, "Hey, get up here. I want you to help me with the song." So I did, and he goes, "Hey, that's pretty good." And so when his backup singer wasn't helping him, I'd jump up there and help him on stage. So that's he was really one of the first ones I got to really to that brought me in, and said, "Hey, let me help you with this." And then after that was Max Baca, when they were uh, when they first started out playing before David Farias came in, and others. He gave me a shot too, and a lot of time he'd see me, and I'd go see them play somewhere, and he'd put me on stage. David Farias the same way, with their band, and that's how I got to know other artists. Rick Trevino. I mean, there's Flacco. And at some point, at some time, they maybe because I've helped them in some way, in manner. That's why they. I guess that's why they did what they did for me. I mean, but also just the kindness and knowing, hey, you know what? you really do have this, and I'll be honest with you, I've never bragged that I can sing, nothing like that. I'm just a humble guy, love my family, love God, and I love to sing, I love to play, and so uh, at a young age, I tried my best to learn as much accordion as I could, and I thought, what, I need to give this up. I showed it to my brother. My brother, he's even helped Eddie Gonzalez. I mean, he's that good, and Max mentored me some playing the bajo sexto, so I learned some instruments, yes, along the way as well. But it's just all about your heart and where it's at, and uh, my
No,
thing's to
you
help
were
help
right.
o-
You were
help
right the
others.
first. You were right the first time. Right place, right time, right
Yeah,
people.
yeah. And God
Wow.
puts you there, like I said, it's He comes first with everything, and so you know, though those times have been good times, have been bad times, but and I do as much as I can for suicide prevention to help people that are going through tough times. And started with the military with a friend of mine that's actually in the military, and my son and other people that I've known. And I try to contribute as much as I can with what I have and what talents God has given us to do that with. And so, uh, you know, it's a way that I can say I can pay it forward, to help others.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are talking to Juan Abrigo, who's Johnny y los Texas Plowboys from Roscoe, Texas. And if you don't know who he is, why don't we give them a piece of music? Let's play
Sounds
something
good.
by him, Juan, so that people can understand what we're talking about and why he's on the show tonight.
Sure, why not? Let's get a couple of shout outs real quick before we
All
before we
right.
lose
Who's
before we
shouting
lose our
out?
audience and they never come back.
Wait, wait, wait.
The famous accordion player for Bobby Polido says good morning. He says he's winging it
He's
today,
winging it as always.
as always,
Hey,
man.
I got your hat on, Gilbert. Yeah, I got it.
So,
Gigi, La Chicana Guerrero,
oh
says
yeah,
saludos from Mission, Texas. Hola, Juan Mendoza and Dee Burleson.
Great interview last week, Gigi. Thank you.
Yes,
yep.
yes. Buddy from Mr. Hano Time says shout out from DFW. What's going on, buddy?
Buddy Salcedo.
Yes. Gigi says this guy is awesome.
He is. He is.
Thank y'all.
And you'll
Thanks,
hear
CG.
why.
That's all. Thank you, everybody.
Esteban Garza, Conjunto Compas in the house. And they got some awesome music too. Conjunto
they do.
Compas. Malo, that song jams, man. I'm telling you.
Malo.
We need to sign these guys up pretty soon. Get these guys on the show, man. Damn, Malo's a badass. Jam.
Oh, is that directed at me? That we need to get these guys on the show? Got it. Got it, Juan. Thank you.
Hint,
Thank you.
hint,
I
hint.
will.
Hint.
Hint, hint. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. All right, but thank you. Welcome to the show. Appreciate you guys tuning in. All right, yes, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and get a video here. Well, we need to get some videos, man. but we do have some singles for you. So here we go.
Órale, ratos. ¿Tenemos otro video?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I don't know.
And I think this one right here is featuring Max Baca, if I'm not mistaken. And this one is called Brincando Cercas. And that's an awesome
Oh,
jam
that's
right here.
Yeah, it's Eddie Gonzalez. Yeah.
Oh, Eddie
no,
Gonzalez? Okay.
That one is.
No, that's
is.
Max
I'm sorry.
Baca.
Yeah, it's me. That's me and Max. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Max Baca. I
Yep.
had it right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is featuring Max Baca, Johnny and the Texas Plowboys, and Brincando Cercas right here on the Three Amigos Show.
He wants a brand new video. Marcus wants a brand new video. He's putting on a brand new video on the Three Amigos Show.
A las 12 de la noche andaba yo en la movida, andaba brincando cerca visitando a mi querida. Estábamos en los hechos, en medio de la pasión,
Cuando hay no más el marido y ay qué susto nos pegó. Échale, Josh. Con su pistola en la mano quería defender su honor, yo defender mi pellejo y que brinco al callejón. Escapé de una esquina, me escapé de milagro, ya ni el polvo me miró, todavía me anda buscando. Adiós morena preciosa, nunca te echaría al olvido, nunca te volvería a ver por temor a tu marido.
I love that outro, man. That's badass. And you can hear all the influences in that song, though.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot there. You know, that's one of the songs that Flaco they told me, hey, you need to do this song, and Max told me, hey, yeah, you know, they've been collaborating music since for a long time. I can't hear you on this side no more. I don't know if something happened.
Sorry, it was me
But-
muting my mic during the. Okay. Who's playing accordion on that song?
Josh Baca was his nephew.
Oh my gosh, I
Yeah.
loved his style.
Yes.
Who are your influences? How did you get started with this? And who are your influences? Who are you listening to?
Gosh, I love, like I said, the mixture of Flaco Jimenez, Renvela, Eddie Gonzalez, David Farias, of course, Max and their band. Um, gosh, there's a as far the Mavericks,
Yeah.
gosh, who else could I say that was in that realm? Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson. Um, the list goes on, man. I mean, there's just so many. Trying to think, you know, uh, Johnny Rodriguez. Like I said, there's another one that I'm fixing to do for him. You know,
But
gosh,
it shows in your style. I mean, first off, the song has just got that groove. That happy groove that makes you want to dance. It makes you want to
yes,
just get up and dance.
yeah. That song is so funny because somebody told me we're gonna have to take your player's card away. I said, well, I ain't got no player's card no more. I'm married.
You hear that, Janie? He says he's married.
So there goes that card.
So
But yeah,
what's been going on with you lately? Because I mean, this album was recorded last year, was it?
the end of last year. Yeah, we finished at the end of last year. I think our first release was, was it November? No, yeah, maybe it was close to November. I think I can't remember when the first song came out, but it's almost been a year.
And
Yeah,
now you're working on a brand new project as well. You've
yeah,
got new
and actually,
music
I have
coming out.
one. I'm recording one. I don't know if y'all know Juanito Castillo.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
he's a really good friend of mine. We're doing a collaboration together with some songs that I'm putting together. So we're doing that, and then I'll probably be back in the studio probably with Max as well, and do another round for straight probably conjunto slash. You know, I haven't decided if it's going to be conjunto yet or mixture of conjunto and tejano. Just a lot of people like that when we do it. We our style or my style is a little bit different than what that I've heard other people put out. I guess what you might say. So
Yeah.
got to
Yeah,
make sure a bit of everything.
yeah. Well, before I was really interrupted by my computer. I was stating, all the like the influences that I was talking about. You had the Tex Maniacs, Flaco Jimenez, a little bit of Eddie G style in there,
Yeah,
and just so on and so forth. But it sounded great, man. I was like, man, that's a party song for
It is.
yeah,
Conjunto. Yeah, it's a party song. So yeah, I remember getting some emails. I don't know, I can't remember who's pushing your music right now, but and I was like, man, this is awesome. But there was really nothing on you guys. I don't know.
yeah.
Social media is kind of minimal, I guess. But I was like,
Yeah.
man, these guys need to start pushing a lot more because they got some awesome music there that can level up with those Tex Maniacs and those kind of guys.
Yeah, no, thank y'all so much, man. And it is. It's. I need to find me. My promoter does a great job. Don't get me wrong, but I know she's got other. She also helps with some hermanos Peña and
He's talking about Vicky V from
Vicky V. Yeah,
Victorious
and Vicky V is a
Promotions.
great. She's done a lot for us as well, and so. But like you said, it's we need to start probably pushing more out there and getting heard more than what we're doing now.
Well, it was more towards the social media presence because we had to go
Yeah.
digging for pictures from you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's get on that subject because the purpose of this show, the Three Amigos show, is that we want to expose the audience to all the great music that's out there. I mean,
Yeah.
we're used to, like, for the last 30 years having the same songs played over and over,
Yeah. Over. Yeah.
artists playing, and it doesn't leave room for the new and upcoming artists.
Hmm.
And there's a lot of great music out there by great artists, and we want to highlight that. And you're one of them. That's why we asked you to be on the show, because
No, and I
your
thank y'all. Like I
music is
said.
good.
I thank y'all so much. And, our platforms that we have now, I mean, there's so many. There's, Apple Music, there's Kayla, there's a bunch of them. What's the other one? Spotify, and,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, there's a lot out there. I guess I need to start putting the links to my stuff on Facebook and Instagram and etc. Because but like I said, because it's doing the music business and then my professional career and then running my restaurant. It can be you're doing this the whole time. Just like, what do I do
Juggling them.
next? You know,
Yeah.
I tell my wife, and she goes like, "Hey, this weekend, are you gonna go and record your stuff? You told Juanito you're gonna go record." I go, "Oh man, it's my 3-day weekend." So
Don't
I
you
got to
hate that?
figure how I'm gonna go do that now. So we'll see. If God wills it, we'll go down there and lay some tracks down for the new stuff that's coming out.
Nice. Let's talk about your restaurant. I mean, you have a
Yeah.
restaurant. I mean, what do you have? You have sushi, soul
Oh
food.
no, I wish, man, if I had sushi, I'd be a lot thinner than I am now. No, we do what I call American food. We have some great burgers. We do
Wait,
brisket
wait, wait. What's the name of the
nachos.
restaurant? Come on, we're gonna give you a plug. This is your opportunity to
Yeah,
plug the restaurant, please.
yeah, we do a lot of catering. But as far as food, if you tell me, hey, I want fajitas or I want chicken Alfredo, I'll find it. I always test my stuff before I give it to anybody because I
So
want to
it's
make sure
so it's
it's
food on
good.
demand.
Uh huh.
Food on demand.
Yeah, it's food on demand, and we do have a menu. Like I said, we have onion rings. We do steak. We do brisket, burgers, uh, anything with chicken from you name it. Anything with chicken, we can make you.
No, you had me
Uh,
at brisket, man.
oh man, dude, I hate to brag about my brisket, but it's killer.
Oh, here we go. Um, I don't know what it is about all the male lead singers, but they all cook. Every last one of them. Ram cooks, Eddie cooks,
Yeah,
I cook, Michael
yeah,
Salgado cooks,
yeah.
and
Michael cooks. Yeah,
so yeah. But brisket, brother, you're stepping in my territory, son.
right.
Don't get all swole up and be all proud. I gotta
And
taste it first.
it is crazy because I don't use a pellet grill, nothing like that. Mine's straight. I have a big old um, pit
A smoke.
that's made that we made
Smoker.
it to a smoker where it does reverse flow. And
Oh
man,
man, reverse.
we don't. I never use an oven, nothing like that. It's on there for between 200 250. The whole it's a 14-pound brisket.
Low
It's going to be there
and
minutes,
slow.
maybe one, low and slow. And
Slow.
Low and
man,
slow.
I tell you, it's really good, man. Uh,
Now we gotta taste some.
I know he's
yeah,
bragging and stuff. I
yeah.
want we got
When I'm in that area, I'll bring some.
no, no, make people drive to Roscoe
Yeah,
to
yeah,
taste it.
truly.
But you still
Y'all
haven't
know
told us. You haven't
yeah.
told us the name of the restaurant.
Oh,
What?
it's called Hicks at the Lumberyard. Yeah,
Hicks at the lumberyard.
Hicks at the Lumberyard.
Wow.
And I'll show you that name, how that name got started. My wife's real dad, uh, I think 6 months before she was born, he died suddenly. Yeah, he was only I think he was maybe 32 years old at the time,
Oh
Oh
wow.
wow.
and his nickname was Hick, uh, and so his best friend, who's just passed a couple of years back, lives right across from our house right now, and it's he always loved my food. Herb is the guy, our next door neighbor that was
All right. Hey
best
Herb.
friends best friends to my husband's late my wife's late dad, um, and so that's how that name got incorporated into the restaurant. We thought, what else, how can we make his memory, and for her, and so everybody loves it though. It's like it's different, um, but we have a huge venue. I mean, inside, we probably can accommodate at least probably 200 people inside the building itself. We have an inside stage and we have a huge outside stage.
Wow.
Uh, so you know, and I think I have some of those pictures on Facebook as well.
Wait,
And
wait,
I
wait.
know,
Okay, so wait. Let me see where this is going because so you've got a one-stop shop. So you've got the venue for quinceañeras, weddings, debuts. You've also got the stage for bands on Friday and Saturday nights. Plus, you can offer catering with the restaurant, and so
yes,
you've
and we
got.
do that. Yep. Yeah, if I'll give you an example. We're doing catering for our school for the band. We did catering last week for the football players. So stuff like that happens all the time, And like I said, I give thanks to God because it's a work in progress. I'm telling you. I mean, when I first started, I had retired from the safety career that I'm in now, uh, just to get everything going. It was tough. I mean, uh, especially because my thing is consistency. You don't want to go to a restaurant and taste one's
Mhm.
food and it doesn't taste the same the next time you go.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that was one of my pet peeves. And cleaning. My wife
Somebody's
goes,
got to do it.
man, yeah, somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to do
And
it.
so I devoted my time to learning different techniques, different styles of different types of food, uh, to cook, so that way I could be prepared. And I, I didn't want to be able to tell people, no, I can't do that. And when he said sushi, when Mr. Menendez said sushi, I'm like,
I love
man, if
sushi.
I could make that, oh my gosh, I would love to learn how to make it.
I can't.
Well, I figured it would have been a Mexican restaurant, but you're talking about American food, so this was
Yeah,
like, let's see, sushi, soul food.
yeah,
What's it gonna be? You came out with American food. I thought it was a Mexican restaurant.
yeah.
Tacos, fajitas, all
Yeah,
the
and
usual stuff.
we've done. I'm not saying we haven't done those. We can do them. We have some killer menudo and killer barbacoa we make also.
Oh,
But
nice.
you know,
He's talking my language here.
Right. Where is Roscoe?
It's
it's
on
probably
Abilene.
45 minutes. The biggest town to that is it's the Sweetwater, Texas, which is 8 miles, and
Okay.
then a little
Oh,
bit further
they're
east
by
is
Midland.
Abilene. Abilene's east of us, probably about 45 miles, yeah. And then to the west of us is Odessa. It's probably about 2 hours maybe.
I
And
know
then
exactly where he is.
Ros-
Just say,
Roscoe Forks
yeah.
between I-20 and 87 going to or 84 going to Lubbock
So
and
if you're if
Amarillo.
you're if you're in Abilene and you're traveling west, you're gonna hit Sweetwater. After that, you're
Eh,
gonna hit Roscoe.
Roscoe.
I
Yep.
know because my son got married in Abilene, and
Oh wow.
I put him up for his honeymoon in Sweetwater.
What?
just for the day, and then they went on
This
their
is the
honeymoon in
yeah. There
Hawaii.
you go. There you go. So yeah, you'll hit us right there when you go through. So
So what is your most popular dish? What do they ask you for the most?
Ooh.
it's funny you said it because my wife just called me and she said, "Hey, we're gonna have to get some more tortillas, homemade tortillas." I said, "Why?" Because we're making now. My cook said, "Hey, can I try making your brisket with quesadilla?" And I said, "Yeah."
Oh,
No, no. And so now it's flying. I mean, uh,
Brisket quesadillas.
yeah,
brisket quesadilla.
brisket quesadillas. Yep.
Oh, I need to
It's a
call the
new
local.
item. We thought, hey, we'll try it and see if it hits. And the last 2 weeks has just been
I need
order
to
after order after order. So
I need to call the local restaurant here. Y'all slipping.
Yeah, but they don't make the stuff that I want. Because I love tripas, tripa
oh man, I love
quesadilla,
tripas too, man.
man. But they won't make them, man. Oh, so Johnny will make me a tripa quesadilla when I come to town.
Hey, I don't mind doing that. I can do that. I got a big old disco.
Blanditas,
Yeah,
blanditas.
yeah.
I
And
want
then
some wings and rice.
hey, we can do that too. That's no problem. We got wings. In fact, wings is on our menu. Another thing to do, like when we
I
do
got addicted to the
barbacoa,
wings and rice,
we
man.
don't go buy the barbacoa at a store or the meat for that matter.
Oh,
We
okay.
buy the whole head, and we have a pit that's made underground, and we season it up, wrap it in foil, and put her in the hole.
Okay, so for all the audience out there, they're gonna want to know. So wait, are you a Tejano singer, or are you a cook? You're a restaurant owner.
I guess I'm one. Yeah, the Texas Plowboy slash you know restaurant owner.
That's so cool.
That's crazy.
But
That's
yeah,
a
if y'all ever in the area, you need to stop by. You'll love it, and the atmosphere is incredible. Everybody loves it because it's big and it's just a relaxing area. I mean, just tonight we have a pool league going on right now. That's been going on for quite a while. As far as like we've done it every Wednesday for the last year at least, and so everybody likes to come there and have a couple of drinks and play pool. So
nice.
that's one of
Do,
our most
do you
popular.
do you guys deliver down here
I know.
by
I
San
was gonna
Antonio?
Right.
FedEx, Amazon, somebody.
I wish I did.
DoorDash.
We do DoorDash probably.
Make sure you give them a huge tip when you
Right.
deliver.
For real, for gas at least.
Yeah, no kidding,
Man,
right?
we just got done eating, but you're mentioning all this
I
food. I'm
know.
like, damn it, man, my stomach's already ready to eat some of that brisket quesadillas that you're
I know.
mentioning now.
That sounds good. That really does sound
It's
good.
really good, man.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
telling
pretty
you,
good.
it's really good stuff, man.
And it's called Hicks by the Lumberyard or Hicks in the Lumberyard?
Hicks at the
At
At
lumberyard.
the
the
lumberyard.
Hicks
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
Lumberyard.
We have a Facebook. Y'all can go there and check the stuff out as well. You
Yeah,
know.
but the name is kind of misleading. You say Hicks at the Lumberyard. I expect to see Cletus and George up there. And hey, y'all want some case? You want some You want some barbacoa? Some
and my and,
enchiladas?
and my wife makes the best. I'm telling you, hands down, the best tres leches cake you'll ever have.
Oh my
Well, then
I
let's give
mean,
Janie some credit. Janie,
yeah,
put
yeah.
her on. Where's she
She
at?
needs some
Where's she at?
credit
Put her
because
on.
she does a lot of it too. And and all of it's homemade. Her banana pudding too, and I mean they're just we every time the school orders that they order 3 trays, and I'm talking the trays that briskets come in.
Yeah.
That's what they order, just on desserts.
damn.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm beginning to see your plan now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to a Tejano artist. His name is Juan Abrigo. He has Johnny y los Texas Plowboys. And his wife owns a restaurant.
yeah.
She runs a restaurant. You've been retired, and then you opened a restaurant. You got bored being retired, and you decided to open a restaurant.
That's what it was. It was it was such a slow start. I said, you know what, I need to do something because I need to keep the wheels running on this thing. And so I told my wife, I better start doing that before I blow my second retirement. I said, and I don't want to do that. So here I am. I told myself, well, it's something I'm very passionate about. To be honest, if I could just do those two things and make a good living at it, I'd do it.
No,
Believe
no,
me.
no,
In a
no.
heart.
Do it.
Yeah,
You're already doing it, so just continue doing it. If you enjoy
yeah,
it and you love it, do
yeah.
it.
Yep, and
And,
that's true. A lot of people, that's what they say. It's all what's like. So we were talking earlier. It's all about what you have in your heart. God will lead you, open the right doors for you. You know.
and speaking of what you have in your heart, is country Tejano.
Mhm.
You like to blend country with Tejano, and that's a great sound, and
Mhm.
that's dance music right there, and it's also
Yeah.
romantic music. You got us that, like you said, the duet with Ram Herrera,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, great voices, okay, great song. It's like, but ladies and gentlemen, we are talking to Juan Abrigo from Johnny Los Texas Plowboys out of Roscoe, Texas, up
Yes.
there by Abilene, and he has got some fabulous music. And if you haven't heard it, look it up, look it up. But we were talking about social
where did
media earlier, Juan, about in this day and age, there's a lot of new talent that's coming up, and they're getting very popular simply because they are on social media.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
posting day after day after day. And all us old veterans like you and me, Johnny, you
Yeah.
know, we're not social media savvy. We need to.
Yes, you're right. I'm like, oh, I'm the worst at it too. And then just keeping up with it, it's just that's a job within itself. But
Yeah,
like
it
you
is.
said, some of these younger people that are really into it, they know what trends are hitting out there. I would know if it's a grasshopper that you can put on. I don't know. I just don't.
Same
I'm
here.
not that. You know.
Same here.
So I'm hopefully here pretty soon. We're also working on some videos, so we'll be able to put those out as well. Hopefully within the next maybe 3 months,
And you know
get
where to
those
send
out.
the videos when you complete them.
I
Send them
sure
straight
will.
here. We'll
In
do an
fact,
exclusive premiere.
what I'll also do is I'm going to send y'all a pack of CDs, so for
okay.
y'all, and then y'all can give out in your shows for, you know,
Wait. Hey, Juan, what's a CD, man?
yeah, I know,
I,
right? What's a CD?
I don't know.
We use it for promotional stuff, and so,
Materials.
I don't know.
but
All I know is vinyl.
yeah,
Híjole.
right, right. I
He's a
miss those days.
connoisseur, though. He's a connoisseur, though.
Oh my gosh! And so, yeah, I'll send y'all some stuff, man, so y'all can.
That's like asking what's a cassette.
Right? I
Don't even
don't
know
think
what
too many
those are.
people know what that is, yeah, or what's the one before cassette? A tape,
Oh, eight
tape track.
tracks.
A
Eight
track.
tracks.
Yeah, the 8 track. Oh my gosh,
Híjole.
45s.
45s.
No, see, now Juan wants to start a new trend. He wants to bring back the eight track because they were higher fidelity. They sounded better.
They said, yeah, oh
Yeah, but
yeah, anything
that thing's got on my
you
nerves, man,
yeah,
because you can't rewind it.
yes,
That's the bad part. Everyone and done, and that was it. That's why they
yeah.
invented the cassette.
I heard this. I heard they're trying to bring back vinyl.
They
Yes,
have
they
been. They
are.
have been.
They are.
Like this one just got released not too long ago. It's of course the 30th anniversary of her
Yeah.
last album that they have.
Uh huh.
And I know they're going to re-release a David Lee one. They're going to re-release Los Palominos and La Mafia. Some of their
Wow.
albums on vinyl too. Pretty soon, I think within the next week. So they're going to have them out there. So you guys can check them out at Janie's Record Shop and purchase them
Yeah.
there.
Oh
So
yeah,
I
man.
already have
Yeah.
my 3 on order, so I'm ready for those. But
Yeah.
yeah,
So
the vinyl made a big comeback.
So,
Yeah.
Johnny, you need to get on social media, man. You need to start taking pictures of the chihuahuas next door. Take
Right.
a picture of every meal that you cook.
All the
When
food.
when you brush your hair in the morning,
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
styling
It won't be.
gel,
It won't be.
whatever.
You're trying to turn him into Marcus.
Yeah. It's
He's
like,
not. He's not here to defend himself.
That's
yeah.
right.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Let me
But let's
see.
play some more music. I mean,
Yeah.
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 I'm really jazzed about the music that Johnny's put out, and I'm Juan. Please play another song. And matter of
Okay.
fact, well, go ahead. This is
Okay,
later.
we'll get to that here in just a second. Let's go at Buddy says vocals kind of sounds D like.
Hey. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Marco Mendoza says LOL. Marco,
We're
DJ
having
Marky
fun.
Mark, DJ Marky Mark used to be a DJ here from Austrian Radio. So
Oh wow.
yes, Vicky V
Vicky
Limon.
V.
Sorry,
Limon.
Vicky
Yeah.
V says hello everyone,
Hello, Vicky.
and he says he's a jack of all trades.
Absolutely.
And then she says hello after she gave you a compliment.
Right. So, totally,
Hey,
thank you so
it's
much.
because of Vicky V that he's here tonight because she not only represents him, but she is one of his avid fans, and now she's got me hooked on him too. And thank you, Vicky V from Victorious Promotions. Thank you
Yep.
for setting this up.
Nice. So let's go ahead and get into another song here. And this one is called Me Persigue Tu Sombra. This awesome jam right here. Make sure you guys check this one out right here on the Three Amigos Show.
He wants a brand new video. Marcus wants a brand new video. He's putting on a brand new video on the Three Amigos Show.
He pensado en la vida si tú me quisieras. He llorado en pensar que mi vida te sobra. He pensado olvidarte, correr de los años, pero nunca, pobre, me persigue tu sombra. Esperando, esperando, soñando contigo. Esperando que el tiempo te arrastre conmigo. Esperando la noche a pedir tu cariño, como cuando llegaste a cambiar mi destino. ¡Manito! ¡Échale! Yo sabía que te traeba muy dentro de mi alma. No sabías el dolor que tu ausencia me daba. No pensaste que el tiempo nuestras vidas cambiaban. No mirabas el llanto que mis ojos lloraban. Porque solo el destino podrá castigarte. Machitando tu vida o negándote anhelo. Llorabas tus desgracias al estar ya perdida, y verás que se sufre si te falta un consuelo.
Hi, this is Brian Garcia from the beautiful city of Shanghai, and you're watching Tejano TV. And remember, Tejano 是永不过时的。
Now, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but the voice on that last song was Eddie Gonzalez, wasn't it?
Correct.
Duh.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew it.
That just gave me like flashbacks of them dancing all crazy up on the stage, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I would love to have Eddie just drop in and sing a song with me. Thanks. Yeah, no. You make me feel really good, Johnny. Thanks, man. Thanks.
Man, that is to me that is real Tex-Mex, man. I love
Yeah, it
that
is.
stuff right there.
Yeah. It's a good song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's danceable. It's a good time, man.
Yeah.
like they said, throw gritos and just drink beer, man, and just have a good time, man.
Yeah, that
That's what they
song was actually done by Los Chamacos back when the Chamacos was with Juan P. Moreno and
Oh wow.
Edward and
Way
etc.
back.
Yeah, that song we just did, twisted a little bit, gave some of
twisted
the
it a lot, not a
yeah.
little bit, a lot.
So what's
Twisted
gonna
the.
so what's gonna happen now? I mean, you're working on new projects. I understand you've got a new cumbia that's out also, the Baila Mi Cumbia.
Yes, Baila
That's
Mi Cumbia. Yeah,
really, really. If you folks like the last two songs, you're gonna love when you hear. We're gonna play it a little bit later on. I just wanted to
yeah.
forecast it that you're doing a lot of work up there, and it's good music, and it needs to be heard, and that's why you're on this show right now because your music needs to be heard.
Well, thank y'all so much for that and for that opportunity. I mean, it's like I said, it's a blessing and to work with professionals like yourselves and y'all have something really going really good for artists, that need to be exposed and get that foot up, and that to open that first door,
We're trying. We're trying.
Oh, y'all are there, and in my book, thank y'all so much, for that's only going to help this industry grow and grow to the direction it needs to grow because, you know, uh, that's how country's done it, and you know,
Yeah, rock
hip
and
hop
roll's done it.
they don't stay the same. They transition with
Evolve.
time, and we need to be doing
Yeah.
the same thing, you know.
The thing is, we love our music. We love it no matter what's really kind of style it is. I mean, it could be that conjunto, it could be Tex-Mex, it could be
Hmm.
orquesta, it could
Yeah,
be jazz, it could be anything like that. But we still love it, and we just got to put it out there and just like we discussed earlier. Some of these guys don't play it, and to each their own. But it needs to be heard. There's a lot of stuff out there that never gets played
yeah.
or gets
Oh,
passed
there
by,
is. I
and
mean,
we need all this stuff.
yes, sir. I agree.
I
Well,
understand we only have 24 hours in a day, but at
Yeah.
least throw it in there somewhere.
well, Johnny and I were having that discussion before we came on the air about sometimes Tejanos or Tejano radio stations of the terrestrial radio stations, they're so mired in the past. They're still playing the same artists from 30 years ago. I don't need to
Yeah,
name names. You know who we're talking about.
yeah.
Loco, loco.
Hey, leave me alone. And but it doesn't leave room for the new artists that are coming up, people that are presenting brand new music, and
Uh-huh.
it's good music, but it doesn't get the recognition or the airplay or the exposure that it needs to.
Uh-huh.
And that's one of the things, that's one of my pet peeves. How do you feel about things like that, Johnny?
I'm the same way. Everybody gets into their how would I say it? In that stuck in that moment again, and and then sometimes it's even the new ones that are out. Sometimes they haven't been through the road to some of these other bands,
They
have been
don't have the
through.
history or
Yeah,
the
exactly, exactly, and uh, it can be based on looks. It can be based on a lot of stuff that really doesn't show your
oh,
musical talent as far as your voices.
you're talking
Uh,
about posers, people
oh
that
my gosh, yeah, I've seen a couple. Believe me,
well,
and
they get
and
on
the
there
bad thing
based
about
on
it,
their looks
like
alone.
uh, I really admire the people that go out and when they do podcasts like this or interviews anywhere, and they sing without nothing, without a mic, without nothing, just straight up. It takes a lot to do that. First of all, a lot of courage, because a lot of people hide behind a mic or a background vocal,
Or the studio,
exactly. I'm like, what is that?
Auto
You know,
tune.
you know,
auto tune.
auto tune, yeah. I just don't get it. I have a hard time with it because some people that say, "Oh yeah, I really listen to it," I said, "No, you're really not listening to because if you really listen to it, no matter how professional it is, if you have an ear for that knack for hearing things like that, especially when you go in the studio, you'll catch stuff like that. You'll hear and you go, "Oh, how did that slip from them?" And no one's perfect. I'm not saying that in any by any means, but if you're true to yourself, just use your vocal, what God gave you with, and go from there. And
Well,
yes, machines help you, but don't use them 100%. There's no. there's no justification in that.
It's all about the style. I mean, if you grew up conjunto, you're gonna sing conjunto, and it's
Yeah,
gonna be authentic. It's gonna be right on time. If
yeah,
you can't just wander into a studio and say, "I'm gonna sing me a conjunto song,"
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. Like me, there was no. I mean, I love mariachi singers, love
yep,
them to death because they're so they have some pipes.
their balls out. Say it,
Yeah,
say it
and
literally.
I'm
They
telling you,
sing
man,
balls out.
They're the
and you
most.
know what I mean. And so
They're the most
I
authentic.
couldn't do that. There's no way I could pull off something like
Yeah,
that.
they're the
You
most
know?
authentic because they put their all into that song,
Yeah.
whatever the heck
Oh
they're
yeah.
singing, no matter what.
Without the microphones,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
without all the big get stage blast production and you know all everything else. It's just authentic voices
yeah.
Yeah.
when it comes to that.
Yep. And you're right, man. You're right.
Hey Johnny, I like that campfire look you've got going on because the sun's going down.
Yeah. I probably need to turn on the light. Give me just. When the minute we're going to break, I'll flip it on just in case. So I thought, I was like, you
Nice.
know what? It's already getting dark out here. I'm getting scared.
He's in El Paso, folks.
Danny Noyola says, "Howdy, fellas," from Alma and Danny Noyola of Corpus Christi, Texas.
Danny! I'm
Say
so
hello.
sorry I missed that interview. Doggone it.
Yeah, he said we're gonna have to do one just another one, just you and him by yourselves next time.
I'm up for it. I say yes.
He said for his next album.
All right, done.
Nice. All right, Vicky V says, "I love acapella. Shows what you artist is. That's just my opinion." There was something else
Yep.
thrown in there, but probably emojis or something. Just want to pick it up here. Acapella is awesome though. It depends. You got to have a good voice for
Oh
acapella.
yeah, you do. You gotta practice that.
I figure it's got to sound natural without music as good as it does with the music.
Mm-hmm.
Más porque yo quiero que te vayas.
There you go.
There you go. You can sing acapella,
Gosh.
Besame, and get away with it.
Yeah. Again.
Man, you always got to pick on me like that.
That's the purpose of the show. That's why it's called Three Amigos. One of them is missing.
One of them's missing.
He got deported to Plano, and I don't know what happened to him, man.
Oh,
We
yeah,
haven't heard from him in over a week.
I
So,
don't know. He's supposed to be back next week. So we're fingers crossed on that.
Fingers crossed he'll show back up.
Yeah, right now he's living the good life and eating crawfish and
Oh man.
scrimp and everything else out there, man. Next week he'll be back to bacon and eggs.
That's what we gotta surprise Johnny. We gotta show up and say, "Hey, man, we want some jambalaya and some crawdads."
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, we need a crawfish boil. Just throw it on the table.
Throw on the table. That's it. Just throw them on. Yep.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we need.
That's how they do it. That's the real way to do it.
I've been
But
wanting stuff
getting
for a while.
back to business, gentlemen, this is
You brought up food.
Excuse me.
Oh man. So what's next in the works?
Like I said, we're working on some country stuff right now, and the one song that I'm really excited for is the one that we just did for us to Johnny Rodriguez, a remake of one of his songs. Uh, it's Riding My Thumb to Mexico.
Oh, nice.
So he'll hopefully within like I said a month or two we'll probably put that one out. I want to try to put that out with a video at the same time. That way, that exposure, like Dee was saying, it's you'll get out there and maybe I don't have a well I didn't make this account, but TikTok is a big
Oh,
big thing going
you
and
lost me there.
yeah, so I don't know much about it, but somebody has a TikTok open on my name, and I'm like, and they always put stuff that I had put on Facebook and etc., which is fine. But I told myself, how am I going to do this when it's time for me to put like a music video or something up on that platform? Because from what I've seen, it's a good outlet to put that type of stuff out there. It gets a good fan base for you.
Yeah, it does.
So
I got a question, Johnny. Do you have kids?
they're all grown. They're all grown, and only one is 15, but he's out with
That's the
his
one.
dad, so he's already he's so independent that he does his own thing, and so
Oh, I said you'd be down at 15-year-old would be perfect for making sure you're up to date every single day with posts. videos.
And one of my oldest, he is a teacher and does media, and
Oh,
so he's building me a website right now for the restaurant, and then for the music as well. So that'll hopefully be up pretty soon as well.
tell him you want him to shoot the video too.
Yeah, yeah,
If he's in media,
he's been telling me, Dad, let me do it. I'm like, okay, okay.
you gotta let them.
Yeah,
They know this stuff better than us. So let them
yeah,
do it.
and they do, and he does a phenomenal job on photo shoots for school and anybody for weddings and etc. He does a fantastic job. You know.
Well, we've been talking about the new music that you got, but there's a song that you've got out right now called "Baila Mi Cumbia."
Uh-huh.
That tell us a little bit about that because we want to play it. We do want to play it. We do.
That song was actually done by Tremendo Cinco.
Yeah.
If I'm correct, Jesse's the one that wrote that song. And we could never. I tried to track him to talk to him because he's also I've been on stage with him before, and I could never get in touch with him. But um, to see who really composed the lyrics to that
Yeah.
song, and I've tried every avenue, BMI, all the major labels that do register for songs. We could not pull it up, and so we said, you know what, we're gonna go with it, you know, and so
If we
that's
get in trouble, we get in
Oh,
trouble.
no
yeah,
way. That's when it comes out of the woodwork, man.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
how once a song gets some traction and starts making a little money, all of a sudden,
Yeah, all of a
I'm
sudden
the
somebody goes,
one
"Oh,
that
I,
wrote the
I did
song.
that song."
I mailed it to myself
Yeah,
30 years ago.
yeah,
The writer's gonna come out of nowhere, all of a sudden blast
Yeah.
you on social media, put a big old
yeah,
paragraph on Facebook.
yeah,
I wrote that song. I was in the bathroom and man, I wrote it and I forgot to send it in. It's still
yeah.
sitting there. And
Oh my gosh, I'm waiting for that to happen. To be honest with you, I
Juan
thought,
Abrigo, you SOB, you stole my song.
yeah. So you stole your stuff. I can already hear it. And
Well,
you know what they say about negative publicity is probably the best.
right, you'll definitely get some viewership out of that, huh?
Yes, yes,
well,
That's
Juan, let's play the song so Johnny can go turn on the light.
yes. Let's do that.
all right. This is the latest right here, and this song. This one is called "Baila Mi Cumbia" right here on the Three Amigos Show.
Quiero que bailes mi cumbia, que te vengo yo a cantar. Porque nomás un besito de ti quisiera yo robar. Yo quiero bailar mi cumbia, yo quiero bailarla ya. Con esa linda morena que se hace para allá y para acá. Mira qué bonito mueve la cintura y lo demás. Dos pasitos para adelante, dos pasitos para atrás. Quiero bailar la cumbia, yo quiero bailarla ya. Con esa linda güerita que se hace para allá y para acá. Quiero que bailes mi cumbia, que te vengo yo a cantar. Porque nomás un besito de ti quisiera yo robar. Quiero bailar la cumbia, quiero bailarla ya. Con esa linda morena que se hace para allá y para acá. Pero qué bonito mueve la cintura y lo demás. Dos pasitos para adelante, dos pasitos para atrás. Quiero bailar la cumbia, yo quiero bailarla ya. Con esa linda morena que se hace para allá y para acá. Pero qué bonito mueve la cintura y lo demás. Dos pasitos para adelante, dos pasitos para atrás. Yo quiero bailar la cumbia, yo quiero bailarla ya, con esa linda güerita que se hace para allá y para acá.
San Antonio, get ready for the second annual Pura Vida Awards. October 18 at the Rosenberg Sky Room at the University of Incarnate Word. Red carpet VIP awards and after party. Come dressed to impress. Live entertainment, dance, and drinks. And tribute to the late Johnny Rodriguez. Reserve your tables now. Call Janet at 210-792-0336. It's the second annual Pura Vida Awards in San Antonio. October 18 at the Rosenberg Sky Room at the UIW. We'll see you there.
All right, that was awesome cumbia. Liked it.
Well, good.
Hey man, it had shades of Nicky Snick though, man.
Yeah,
It did.
it's got a little bit of Nick in it. You're right.
Man, it's good though. I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with Juan Abrigo. If you ever need him to cook for your party or have a dance hall or if you need a lifeguard, just call Juan Abrigo. It's a security. This guy does it all.
Yeah, that's why Vicky said he's a jack of all trades, man.
Yeah.
And he'll cook for you on demand, whatever you want.
No,
Yep.
If you want a chicken salad, he'll make that for you too, man.
Yep.
Juan, thank you for being on the show today.
You're welcome, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Y'all too, man. Both of y'all. Thank you and Juan. Thank y'all so much. Like I said, I pray for y'all show and y'all success.
Thank you.
And doing what y'all are doing. Y'all are paving the way, man. I mean, what can I say? Yeah, it's it takes people like this, like yourselves, that are putting that time. And I know you're busy at work and you have other things that are going on in your lives, and so it can be draining sometimes, and I know, like I said, like y'all, I agree with you 100%. There's a lot of people that I've heard out there, and more important, the ones I've seen on stage, I'm kind of going, man, where did they come from? Why aren't they out there?
Yeah.
I mean, just really, really blows my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of good talent. There's a lot of good music out there. It's just the point of getting them to the radio stations. But God bless the internet. Thank you, internet radio, for that, because man, I don't know.
Yeah.
Some of us DJs, man, we just killed the whole scenario somehow. But I just want to fill everybody in. Make sure you guys download Tejano TV on Roku. Tejano TV is now available on Apple and Android for all you Android lovers out there that are still stuck with those. Make sure you guys download Tejano TV right now. We got a few extra goodies on there exclusively on those apps. Right now we're kind of draining our hard drives, trying to get some music out of there because there's a lot of music that doesn't get heard still to this day, and we want to put them out there. So we've been kind of adding little channels to that platform only, and like going through the years. So we have everything from like 2016 only that year, 2017, 2018, 2020, and stuff like that you only heard in those years that the music came out, and just something a little bit extra. It's nothing really mainstream for Mastering on Radio. It's just exclusively for those apps there. But make sure you guys download it now. We got a lot of stuff on there. Tejano TV, we got about 9 channels of Tejano new music videos. About 4 channels of Tejano Classic TV. We got Soldies. We have Lila's Place for international Mexican music. Yes.
Say thank you for the analytics.
Thank you to the analytics. And thank you
for the fact that since January we've had over 3 million hits here on Tejano TV, and
I was going to get to that, but I was kind of stating what we have. But yes, Yeah, thank you to Google Analytics. Yeah, we've had over 3
Wow,
million hits so far this year
that's
Mhm.
amazing.
um, for Tejano TV, and it's all for you guys. It's everything that
Yep.
you guys tune in, you guys download, you guys watch throughout the day. Now you can take it with you and view it and enjoy. We got a lot of new videos out there, and yeah, 3 million hits is beyond our wildest expectations.
And I
We
want to
didn't.
issue a challenge. We need more viewers. We need more people. We need more people to make Juan work harder because he's
Okay.
not working hard enough. He's a lazy bum,
Shit.
and we need to we need to keep him busy.
Right, keep me
I can
busy,
barely, I can
guys.
barely
Keep
keep
me
up right now
busy.
at this point. So
Hey, but we enjoy
if
it.
all my helpers came to work, it'd be all right.
Yep.
But we enjoy what we do. We enjoy what we do. We do it all for you. Thank you guys for being Tejano fanatics. That's all
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it's all for Tejano. I mean, so we're not part timers. We're not only 2 hours a week. We don't buy likes. We don't buy votes.
Don't throw
Uh-huh.
shade.
Just kidding. But
Wow.
we don't buy likes. We don't buy hearts. We don't buy an audience.
Yeah.
No, we just enjoy ourselves. We love what we do, and like I said, we want to have everybody on the show at some point. We want to have everybody playing on Mastering on Radio and all the videos out there. So uh, it, we just love it and enjoy it. So thank you guys all who've been downloading Tejano TV. Tell your friends, your family. There is a Tejano program for everybody out there.
Hey,
Wow.
Juan, who do we have for next week?
I don't know, who do we have for next week?
We
Oh,
oh my gosh.
yeah, you're in trouble for this one.
Why
Well,
am I in
let's see who
trouble?
we have for next. Let's see who we have for next week.
This week on the Three Amigos Show.
If you're a Tejano artist and you need to know more about artist representation and promotion, we've got two of Tejano's best promoters, Emerald of La Jolla Promotions and Hilda of Hilda Pena Promotions, to tell you just what you need to know. Be here when these two powerhouses chat with the amigos about the ups and downs of getting your career started. Next week, artist promotion with Emerald and Hilda.
Right here on the Three Amigos Show.
And this is going to be our first ever Jerry Springer style show. So
Oh, come on. This show is about artist. The next week's show is about artist representation and promotion. So if you're a Tejano artist and you're struggling and wanting to know, how do I get started? What do I need to know about the business? How do I get myself out there? Well, we're gonna have two experts on the show who will talk to you about artist representation and promotion. How social media, how to read contracts, how to contact promoters, and what to expect from promotion. So.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see a Jerry Springer type show. I love Hilda and I love La Jolla. They are great people.
they're going to blast you next week. So you better get ready for that.
I'm ready. I'm always ready, man.
And
Teflon D. That's gonna be my name next week. Teflon D.
I'm gonna chill out like Marcus next week. So he's missed out a couple weeks. He's gonna step it up now. I'm gonna relax.
Get the fight started.
For real. Oh man, Johnny, thank you so much for being a part of the show, man. We really
No,
appreciate it.
thank y'all both so much. I'll be praying for y'all, and I'm gonna give my number to the audience out there that's listening to y'all as well. If y'all ever need anything, contact me for anything. I mean, like I said, we do one thing I like to push a lot is, like I said, for suicide prevention. Those people that are having a hard time going through things. My journey to where I'm at, man, I can't tell you the traumatic stuff I've been through. Uh, it's been something else, I went through anxiety for a long time and still face some of it every once in a while, PTSD and all this other mess. But God put you here for a reason, and if you just need somebody to listen to you, to gripe, to yell, to scream, whatever, you know, I'd rather hear that than you take an alternative, because everybody's special. They all have something to give, on this earth, and so uh, that's one way I like to help out the others. Uh, Anything for any cause for a child or for the elderly, whatever we can do to help people in need through our restaurant, through our music, uh, we'll be glad to do it. My number's area code 325-207-8975.
975.
Mm-hmm.
Were
I,
you
I,
were you
I,
were you military?
do what, sir?
Were you military?
No, I did some other stuff, and it was I, sometimes I went from the being on the side of the law to the on the other side.
Yes.
I can just tell you that much.
Oh, okay.
How would I
Well,
No,
it
say?
was
How
great
does
to
it? How
meet
does
you,
it?
man.
yeah.
How would I say? But I plead the fifth.
Always, always.
Always, yes. Oh man, we got to put him to work, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, one, we need to do some drops for Tejano TV, and it's real easy. All you got to do is say, "Hi, this is Juan Abrigo of Johnny y los Texas Plowboys." That's hard to say, Johnny y los Texas Plowboys, and you're watching Tejano TV. So we're gonna put you up on the big screen. Thank you very very much. All you do is look straight at the camera and say hi, introduce yourself, and you're watching Tejano TV in 3, 2.
Hello, this is Johnny Abreu from the Texas Plowboys. You're watching Tejano TV here live.
Cool. The second one is for Tejano Classic TV. Same thing, Tejano Classic TV in 3, 2.
Hello, this is Johnny Abreu and the Texas Plowboys. You're watching. Did I mess up?
You forgot your own band name.
This is the cool part because we're doing this live, so people are still watching that are watching. They see that we're just regular people and we
Yeah.
screw up all the time. So same thing, Tejano Classic TV
Tejano Classic TV. Tejano,
in
I got
3.
to write this down.
Oh, no, you don't. Come on. In 3, 2.
Hello, this is Johnny Abreu of the Texas Plowboys. Join us here on Tejano Classic TV.
You're watching. You're watching Tejano Classic TV in 3,
Okay.
2.
Well, this is Johnny Abreu on the Texas Plowboys. You're watching Tejano Classic TV.
Yay! The third one. Now, this one you get to ad lib on. You're watching the worst show on the planet, or your favorite show of all time, or please don't let me do another interview with the Three Amigos show. So,
It's all Vicky's fault. Don't make me come back here again.
yeah, don't make me come back. Introduce yourself, and you're watching the Three Amigos show. But just make it your own. In 3, 2.
Hello, this is Johnny Abreu. You're watching. Oh, let's do that over.
Sure, go ahead. Yep, we got time. In 3,
I got time.
in 3, 2.
This is Johnny Abreu, Johnny of the Texas Plowboys. You're watching the Three Amigos show. The only place to be.
No, I'm keeping that one. I'm keeping that. The fourth one is called you're watching Lila's Plays. That's Lila Plays with a Z on the end. Lila's Plays.
Lila's Plays.
No, Lila.
Lila?
Yeah, Lila's
Lila?
Plays.
Lila's Plays.
Lila's Plays. Yeah. You're watching Lila's Plays in 3, 2.
Hello, this is Johnny Abreu from Johnny Los Texas Plowboys. You're watching Lila's Plays.
Perfect. And the last one is audio, so you don't have to worry about looking pretty. You're listening to Mas Chingon Radio, the People's Station. I don't know. You need to write that one down.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
Chingon radio station.
No, Mas Chingon Radio.
Radio. The People's Radio Station?
No, the People's Station.
The People's Station. Mas Chingon Radio. Right? Mas Chingon Radio. And then.
Right. Mas Chingon Radio, the People's Station.
Okay.
Okay, in 3, 2.
This is Johnny Abreu from Johnny the Texas Plowboys. You're watching Mas Chingon Radio Station.
If only we could watch the radio.
Sorry.
You're
You're
listening.
listening to Mas Chingon Radio,
Yeah.
right? Sorry.
You can if you had a cassette ready to record.
Oh, that's true. You're listening to Mas Chingon Radio, the People's Station in 3, 2.
This is Johnny Abreu from Johnny and the Texas Plowboys. You're listening to Mas Chingon Radio, the People's Radio Station.
Almost. The People Station. The People
Okay,
Station. The People
People
Station.
Station. Más Chingón Radio. Okay.
In 3, 2.
This is Johnny Abrigo from Johnny and the Texas Plowboys. You're listening to Mas Chingon Radio, the People Station.
And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much for that.
That's how it's done.
Johnny, thank you so much for being on
Thank
the
you so
Premium
much.
Show.
They're from us feeling like Ricky Valens.
How's it go, Juan?
And
60 tape. I didn't hear a difference in one.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's one of my favorite lines.
Yeah,
Gerardo
mine too, man.
Gutierrez, Marengo, Illinois.
Wow, up by Chicago.
Yes, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, thank you
Oh,
all for
man.
tuning in, for all your fans out there and people that took time to listen to this. You know, I do appreciate everybody.
No problem. Any last shout outs you want to give out real quick?
Got to mention my beautiful wife. I love her and I miss her very much. And so, and my children, all of my, I think God's guiding them and protecting them on the things that they're doing in their lives. To all my siblings, my dad, my mother-in-law, to all those that, and that have helped me to get where I'm at. Um, and from Tejano industry, conjunto industry, the Texas country scene. Um, I just, if you're listening, and thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything y'all do. And for all the promoters, Vicky V and others that have helped me, and uh, people that do like what you're doing, Racho and Juan, thank y'all so much. I mean, this would not be possible. I couldn't be living what I love to do in my heart if it wasn't for people like you that are helping me, individuals like yourselves.
No problem at all. What about your bandmates?
All of my band members, man, as well. I was going to just mention that, and the guys that helped me in the studio. Like I said, to Los Tex Maniacs, my boys, Dave Farias, Juan P. Moreno, if you're out there listening, brother, love you, miss you.
He's still in Monterrey with the big show he just did this week.
Yes, he's over there at that time. I was like, "We're going down." He goes, "Whenever you're ready, brother." But I want to thank them as well. From the bottom of my heart, Juan Castillo. If you're Juanito Castillo, if you're on, hearing or anything out there, for you and Rick Acosta, that used to be with Texas Latino. Yes, sir. Yeah, in fact, they're both helping me right now on this project that we're working on. So
wow.
Just name drop some more, God.
Man, that's where your next album better win a Grammy for all the help that you have in this thing.
Double platinum.
I know, huh? All the help and heavy hitters you guys got, man. Yeah, you better win a Grammy for this.
Yeah,
I hope so, man. Well, like I said, thank y'all for the opportunity. God bless y'all and y'all show, and everybody that's out there listening as well. God bless you.
No problem at all. Thank you for being a part of the show. We really appreciate it, and it was good to meet you. And hopefully we get to come out there to your restaurant pretty soon and
brisket quesadilla.
Brisket quesadillas.
The food will be on me.
Hey, he said the food's going to be on him.
Yeah,
so.
the food will be on me. Bring on your family.
This weekend. I'm going to make a brisket this weekend and try to make a brisket quesadilla. I never thought.
There you go.
Nice. I need to make that special order around here. There you go. All right, but we want to thank our awesome sponsors, my beautiful wife, Laila Mendoza, with Laila Lisa Promotions, Janie's Record Shop, Archie's Homestyle Burger, Menantes Publishing, Nuestra Música Monthly Magazine, Mr. Danny Farias, and, of course, Rex Formal Wear. And I am El Mas Chingon, Juan Mendoza.
And I am Borracho D this episode.
And our very special guest,
Mr. Juan Abrigo from Johnny Los Texas Plowboys. Thank you very much, and we'll see you all next week. Until then, I te watcho.
God bless y'all.
Next time on The Three Amigos Show. If you're a Tejano artist and you need to know more about artist representation and promotion, we've got two of Tejano's best promoters, Emerald of La Jolla Promotions and Hilda of Hilda Pena Promotions, to tell you what you need to know. Be here when these two powerhouses chat with the Amigos about the ups and downs of getting your career started. Artist promotion with Emerald and Hilda next week, right here on the Three Amigos Show.
Brought to you by Mas Chingon Radio, LilaLisaPromotions.com, Menantes Publishing, The Songwriter's Choice, Archie's Homestyle Burgers in Cotulla, Texas, Janie's Record Shop in San Antonio, Texas, and Tejano TV. You can view the Three Amigos Show on all your favorite streaming platforms.